Hey everyone, Dave Secunda here, founder of Avid4 Adventure. I thought it would be apropos to do this little video as I was snowshoeing up in the mountains, since it's such a part of our family's lives. I know you're thinking about what it would be like for your kids to be at overnight camp, and you've probably listened to Paul, and he shared a little about our philosophy about kind of why this sort of experience can really benefit your kid, but you might have some concerns, some thoughts about how they'll do, and what about being homesick, and are they old enough, and how are they going to do without me as a parent? I certainly know I had those feelings when my girls were moving towards overnight camp as well. And when I was trying to think about what to share, I remembered this story from a parent that I wanted to share back with you. And basically, a parent had their kiddo in camp where they learned to kayak, and in that process learned to also do a tea rescue and a number of other maneuvers. And the parent was writing about 6 months after they had been in camp, when the family had just done a trip down in Mexico. And apparently they were out sea kayaking. Mom, dad, and the kiddo had taken a sea kayak out for the day. And the water was pretty rough, and pretty far from shore, they came across a couple college students, and one of them had capsized. And they all came around the kayak, and it was clear that this college kid was actually getting pretty scared because he couldn't get back in his kayak, couldn't figure out how to right it, and they didn't really know what to do. So mom and dad tried to help for a while, and then they realized they couldn't do anything. And so the dad said, "You guys stay here, I'm gonna go back for help." And their 7-year-old said, "Mom, Dad, I know what to do. I learned this at camp. I know how to do a tea rescue." And so the parent went on to describe their kiddo working through a tea rescue with these two college students, righting the kayak, then moving back in and being able to safely continue along the journey. And the parent was brimming with such gratitude for two reasons. One was because she just wanted to share how proud she was of her kid to really kind of save the day, which they literally did. But the other one, and the reason I share this story, is she just said, and just like brings tears to my eyes, she just said, the learning I had about my kid and their capability and how what they can do was far in excess of the limiting belief of who I thought they were. That was the opening. That was the learning. That was the amazingness of this experience. So as you're thinking of sending your kid to camp, I'll just let you reflect on that. Kids are incredibly capable, and entrust them with this experience. We'll take really good care of them, and it's an opportunity for them to spread their wings and surprise you as to what they can do. Have a great day.